Community Helper book, and this one is called Career Day. It says story by Anne Rockwell and pictures by Lizzie Rockwell. So if you see, there's a construction worker, a chef, and this looks like a person that might work at a train station or a bus station. So let's see what Career Day is. It says, when special visitors come to our school, they tell us about the work they do. Then we tell them about the work we do. Today it's my turn to introduce my visitor. So what he's going to introduce? What if I forget what I'm supposed to say? Sometimes that happens, not just to me, Mrs. Madoff says, but to everyone. So sometimes you might forget what you're going to say. And it's okay because everybody forgets. I forget sometimes in my videos, but I just keep going. Here he is, right on time. This is my dad, I say. He drives a big bulldozer. He's helping build our new library. Good morning, Mr. Lopez, everyone says. Good morning, boys and girls, my dad says, and there's this big bulldozer. Next, we meet Charlie's visitor. His mother is a judge who works in a courtroom and wears a long black robe. If there's too much noise, she pounds her gavel, and that's what he's holding. It's like a hammer, and says, order in the court. Then everyone has to be quiet. So that way, if it gets too loud and she can't hear, she has to put the hammer down and make them listen. When Kate introduces her visitor, she says, my dad plays bass in an orchestra at night. He practices all day and takes care of my baby brother while our mothers go to work at the bank. So he's in an orchestra. And they play music. Machiko's mother writes books for us to read. She draws the pictures in them too. She is very good at drawing mice. So she's an author and an illustrator. So there she is, drawing her picture. Mrs. Madoff's visitor is her husband. He's a scientist called a paleontologist. He just got back from South America, where he was digging for dinosaur bones. The bones tell us about dinosaurs that lived long ago. So over here he's showing you, he's using paintbrushes to smooth away the dirt so you can see the bones. Sarah's visitor is our crossing guard, just like Mrs. Carter does crossing guard at our school. She brings Sarah to school every day because she is also Sarah's grandmother. That's why Sarah is always the first one at school and the last one to go home in the afternoon. So she does what Mrs. Carter does. She stops the traffic so everybody can safely cross the street. Evelyn's mother is a nurse in the hospital. She takes care of all the newborn babies in our town. She tells us those babies are very, very cute, but they sure do cry a lot when they're hungry. If you have a baby sister or brother in your house, do they cry a lot? That baby doesn't look happy. She might be hungry, or maybe she needs a diaper change. Jessica's mother takes care of animals. She's a veterinarian, the kind of doctor who makes sick animals better. So if you have to take your animal to the vet so they can get better and get medicine and make sure they're healthy. Sam's visitor drives the sanitation truck that carries our garbage to the big town dump. Kate and Evelyn and I wave to him just as we always do when he comes down our street. Hey kids, remember to recycle, Sam's father says. So another word for sanitation truck is the garbage truck. So they take all of our garbage. Ethan's father wears a leather apron that holds the tools he uses all the time. He shows us how to hammer a nail. So it looks like he makes things out of wood. Maybe he makes tables and chairs. Oh, look, he has a chair on the wall. When it's time for Nicholas to introduce his visitor, he says, "I'll bet you've all bought groceries at the friendly farm market. Guess what? My father is manager of the store." So his father is the manager of the farm market in their town, in their community. Today, it's Mr. Cisco's turn to introduce his special visitor. He says, "Good morning, everyone. I'd like you to meet Professor Alcorn. He's my teacher at college." Hey, I never knew grown-ups had teachers too. So he goes to school just like you guys go to school. So he brought in his professor, his teacher, to talk to you. Grown-ups sure have interesting work to do, and so do we. I wonder what I'll be when I grow up. So you can be anything that you want to be. Wonder what you're going to be when you grow up. You might be a teacher. Maybe you'll be a construction worker. Maybe you'll be somebody who works on cars. Maybe you'll be an artist. All right, friends. Maybe you can draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up, and you can post it to Seesaw. All right, have a good day.